Hello folks and welcome back to Cryptmaster, where last time we were in the tower, messing around with stuff and we found a live, laugh, love thing. Also, when you load the game up for the first time, it tells you, it gives you like little hints, and some of the stuff are like stuff I've never seen before, so apparently if I go...
How much do you think I can tell you? I've been stuck
Apparently
in
you can
Crete
talk
for
to
17
NPCs?
centuries.
If I go talk, maybe if I talk to the, where's the shopkeep? It disappeared because the shop was nothing else to sell. Let's find a shopkeeper with stuff to sell and see if we can ask for gossip.
Right.
Gossip or information. I think we can apparently get NPCs to share. Some, not all of them. But apparently there is a possibility.
Haven't seen you around here before. Lovely to see some fresh faces. You don't have enough fat on you to catch the eye of the Countess, so I think you'll fit right in. See you later, sweeties.
Apparently not. Apparently not. I was lied to. There were lies. Right, anyway. No, it wasn't Tara, it was Lara, wasn't it? Was it Lara? Yeah, it is Lara. Good. Didn't have to check. No. Right. So we know that the libraries are closed. We're heading to see Lara. Then we saw the live, laugh, love thing over there, which again I don't show. I mean, I had a look around. I mean, it's stuff that exists, but there doesn't seem to be an extra word attached to.
King Vitus is the name. I'm the first in my line, and I'ma burn your ears like turpentine. So pretty now, madam, come listen to my song. It might be savage, but it won't be long. My lute's more ruthless than a ballista. Let me hit you with a steel tip rhyme now, sister. You've got to give me credit, I'm so versatile. But when I think of you, I can only taste mine. I've heard it said you're an aristocrat. Get a grip, missus. I know you better than that. You can't marry a count and act like you're grand. You still look like a crook from where I stand. Let's conclude this feud. Let's finish this dance. I'm sure you will agree that you never had a chance. So please accept this as my final word. You think you're so cool, but you're really just a nerd.
Sorry. I probably should have spoken to you first before I did that. Whoops. We did all this. Let's go talk to you. You're probably going to be upset that I did that, but
Was that hideous ditty intended to shock me? The compositions of that obscene little commoner have no more power over me than the ridiculous flute he tootles. I won't even dignify this one with a response. I have to say, in a century that has been remarkably miserly with surprises, it's nice to receive even a small one. I really can't remember the last time I had visitors that I hadn't specifically summoned to dine with me.
oh, vampire, right?
Do just shuffle back off the rug a little, though, will you? You seem to be crumbling slightly, or dripping. I don't really care. I just don't want you on the furnishings. Tell me, have you been dead long? The fact that you are so intellectually defunct that you cannot respond to a simple yes or no question with one of the only two permissible answers suggests that you are indeed dead. Something I had already inferred from your condition and your unmistakable odor. Also, your clothes, which are so many seasons out of fashion that they are in danger of coming back into style. Now then, it is unfortunate that you can't stay for luncheon, but I am rather in the mood for a little light conversation. What should we discuss?
First of all, you have a card to play.
I never refuse a game of cards.
Right, so what do you have here? We've got hay. We've got crypt, pocket, and nip. H is over there. E and C gives us hay and crypt. E and I gives us hay and nip. Although we want crypt to trigger off as well, don't we? E and C. Boom. What you got there? Zep. Head butler. That was painful. Ouch. Okay. Let's see here. We have H-O. gives us pock and hay. Zap is for 1. Where's something? There's no damage. Okay. Let's see here. RI. Mirror. PK gives us crypt, pock, nip. Also pock triggers, which is good for us. Piper does a bunch of damage as well. Head Butler hurts. Ulara as well. What does Mirror do? Mirror just triggered something. I know what it did. So we got a P for Piper and Crypt and Nip. T's no, Y's no. X is no, but P gives us a bunch of letters. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's an IE in the middle as well, which also works for stuff as well. Gives me R is just ends up with Piper, so R finishes Piper off. Okay. You just healed up as well, didn't you? I saw something about that was healing. And you have Y, an N. An N is there, so it gets us Nip. Double N. Double N all the way across the sky gives us 2 damage, plus another 2 damage, is 4 damage. I can get a Y anywhere, please. Wes heals 5 damage, it looks like. Okay, so H and L gives me 2 L's there, H and E there. R gives me the R for Piper. Perfect. Okay. I swear these Piper again. I'll take Piper again. Mirror. Then it keeps showing mirror. It's so fast I can't read what it says. Crypt, and a G does nothing for us though, but the T is there. So I might wait until that T comes, until we can get something better from that T. There's L's and H's. H's is hay. L gives us, and H gives us what, 3 damage? Okay. A does nothing for us. Mirror adds 1 base. That's what it is. It's adding base damage just to stuff in her hand, which isn't painful. A, T, T-E. T-E works. It's damage to T, it's damage to Piper as well. Where's the bloody... I want a bloody Y. Ulara?
Oh.
Yeah, the head bullet is not being used and it's really chewing. Also, you have multiple Ularas in your hand. Which is... So Y gives us Crypt and Hay. O's give us Tall... P gives us Piper. PE is a bunch of damage. Give me a Y. Ulara deals damage equal to something. You've got a number of cards in your hand, I think it looks like. Ow. Yep. That was painful. I need to do some damage quick. And all the cards I have are rubbish for that. All of them. All of them are rubbish for this. We just do a full refresh, because like C turns up for Crypt, and B is useless, M is useless, U is useless, Q is useless, L is double and lotto, G is useless, B is useless, A is useless, Z is useless. I know they'll change, but nothing other than maybe getting out this L Q here, because it's not really useful. A 3. Ouch. Ouch. Nope, we lose.
Oh, I am sorry. How dreadful for you to lose so easily.
Oh.
Now then, it is unfortunate that you can't stay
doing
for
this again.
luncheon, but I am rather in the mood for a little light conversation. What should we discuss?
We're playing this again.
I never refuse a game of cards.
Well, there's the Y. Let's say there's 2 Ys now. How about that? There's 2 bloody Ys now. How lovely for that. How fantastical. Hollow, please. That Y is stuck in my hand now, so I might as well use it. Zealot. Wes. Zealot deals 6 damage on completion, so let's try this without having. L's and R's. R's is nothing, doing nothing for me. Although V does nothing either, but it gets rid of Tolo. Get some more wild letters in hand. Bow, heals 3 damage. Ulara, Zealot, Ulara. L, you used LA there. Okay, RR does nothing for me here. YM does nothing. B, no. R, no. A's, no. Any vowels down here. And there's no vowels in this line at all. We're just redrawing because some stuff here is just annoying to deal with. Like, I'm trying to figure out what the rules are for the drawing of card letters here because it does feel like it's really stupid and HE. Let's get the hell out. Let's get that out of the way at least. There's a Y at the end there as well. We can use that. At least last time it was close. This time it's nothing. Last time it was close. This time we're getting completely and totally wrecked. Come on, Alara. Alara triggers now. Yep, and get a chunk of damage. We took 8 damage, and I'm not sure what the text on Alara is, because it's Alara doing the damage, and I don't know what the text of the damage is. Is it cards per hand? Do you have 8 cards in your hand? That's what's happening right now? And BO to heal, but I've got no healing here. I does nothing for me. Zealot. Zealot, there we go. This was even worse than last time.
I won?
Come on.
What a lovely surprise. Now then, it is unfortunate.
We're doing
that
this
you
again
can't
and
stay
again
for
because
luncheon, but I am rather
I want
in
to
the
read
mood
what
for a
Ulara
little
says because I took 8 damage from Ulara there, and I want to see what the
should we
hell
discuss?
Ulara did to do that much damage to me.
I don't want to talk about that. Something else, I think. I never refuse a game of cards.
Right, P's would be nice. E's. Double P gives me a bunch of damage.
That was a touch unsporting.
Huge chunk of damage, 12 at once. Head Butler. Zep. Head Butler. Yeah, okay. B-O, the O's, no O's there. I, P, P-I, that would also do a lot more push damage. P, P, I, P, I, P. There's not a P there. Let's see in the G department. Let's get the J out of here. P is just a very useful letter at the moment because P just hits for 6. No K. B-E. That does a bunch of damage. E does Head Butler hits for a bunch of damage there as well. 5. Okay, so what? B-U-T's, there's T there, as an N, no N's, R's, no. There's a U over there, it gives us Butler, the U in Butler. There's no H's. There's an H-I gives me Head and Piper, which is 4 damage, and yeah, that's 5 damage, there's Nip as well.
It was a will you look at that? I lost.
You did. Let's just check what that card is, please. I want to see what the hell you were doing to me to do that much damage. Yeah, number of cards in your hand. You must have had 2 Ularas and 4 cards in hand, because either that or you had 8 cards in hand. I'll start like removing maybe some of the easy ones, possibly. Gab, Nip. Maybe the thank you, card outside. Do the cards in your deck affect your I wonder, do the cards in your hand affect your chances of rolling? Who knows? Right, anyway.
It is charming to receive once again the attentions of my 4 favorite corpses. I don't usually consort with the ancient dead, but there is something about the 4 of you. I have a feeling that in your time, you were rather well connected.
I'm gonna go up, please.
You're going up? How delightfully perverse of you. The commerce here does not usually flow in that direction. Actually, I could help you with that, only I might require a small favor of you first. What do you say?
Yes, because you're unprepared to work on anything else.
How kind. Now, you might have noticed my rather extensive library on your way up here. The books there have been collected carefully over many centuries. They are treasures beyond worth, and the most precious of them are the sacred tomes of the gods who once inhabited this region. But there are 4 books that elude me still. 4 lost gods eking out a miserable existence in their island temples. I don't know why they prefer that to a comfortable spot on my shelves, but I suppose they have their pride. I've unlocked the library for you, so take a look at the scrolls I've laid out near the other gods. Each one contains a clue to the name of a god's island. When you know the name, I understand you have a way of traveling there? You'll also need to figure out what power the god still has before you can subdue it. But I'm sure that will pose you no problem. Bring all 4 books to me, and I will grant you what you desire.
Okay.
I'll see you anon, no doubt.
Bye. Right, okay, library time. Is that heavy? No. I must have typed heavy already last time. It feels familiar. Right. I'm just in my head going through words it could be. Anyway, East Library first. Ahaha. Just making sure we're not missing anything. We're walking past in front of these bookcases. Oh. Oh, really? Oh my god. Oh heavens. Inside a gloomy shore, the backwards vermin sail. Stand before them face to face and take away their twisted tail. Oh my god, is this all going to be relevant? Beside a gloomy shore, the backwards vermin sail. Stand before them face to face and take away their twisted tail. It doesn't scan. Is this meant to be a puzzle or something? Back exit. No, just...
No. Back.
Okay, what about the second one? A regal open fire. Give the implied... At the regal open fire, give the implied command. Okay, there are a bunch of hints. This bovine idiot contradicts himself. Tell him what he is. Hypocrite? An oxymoron? Because it's pun on oxen, maybe? Oh, you who sit behind the wall, do you hold the keys in one hand, the other hand curled like a cat's paw? Or do you work on your evolutionary advantage on buttons and sticks? Behind the wall, me, do you hold the keys in one hand, keyboard, or the other curled like a cat's paw on a mouse? Or do you work to your evolutionary advantage on buttons and sticks? Controller, seek the reversed key where it flies, and tell it who you are. One first step away from a killer. These are all puzzles that I'm gonna. Oh my god! Do I have to come back here and make a list or something? From nothing she came, a celestial champion of justice. She resolved to bring order to bestial masses and pass judgment from this very spot. But they fled from her like spry creatures of the field. Now her love has turned to abhorrence. Tease out the muddled truth from this journey, then look on her work and whisper her name. Far over the sea he wanders at will, a hound whose feet can never stay still. If you don't know his name, don't take it to heart. I told it you once, right at the start. I told it you once, right at the start. Separated from his feline companion, a cheater finds himself in a mixed-up place. Tell his musical crony where to find him. The submarine has scattered seeds around the king's room. What depths will he not plumb? The 8th crypticisms. Anything else here?
No, this isn't really my thing.
Young adult. Theology.
Stop repeating yourself. Some of the writing here seems intensely familiar.
Satire?
Oh, yes. That's clever, I think.
Husbandry?
Lots of books about farming. What was farming? Is something people did in the dirt, I seem to remember.
Law?
Oh, you must do this. Oh no, you can't do that. They write whole books of this nonsense.
Liturgies.
Some of these seem familiar. I feel almost as if I wrote some of these.
Heraldry?
Pages of silly pictures. Ooh, look at me. I've got a rabbit on my shield. Idiots.
The grimoires?
Dark magic. I wrote the book on it, you know. I mean, not this book. This book is rubbish. You monosyllabic fools could stand a look at this. It might help you construct an actual sentence for once. Oh, there are some of yours in here, Maz. Oh, you wrote the sort that doesn't rhyme. No, no, no. I like a nice couplet. It's always darkest just before the dawn. Is that true? It's been so long since I saw a dawn. I think some of these sayings are a bit dubious.
Rhetoric?
You can't teach me anything about making speeches. I've been making speeches since speeches were invented, if not before. Have you ever thought of this? What if we're living in some sort of simulation and we're all just playthings for bored idiots? It makes you think, doesn't it?
Natural science?
According to this book, if you suspect a lake is harboring mermen, you can simply cast a gentrify spell and count the top hats as they float to the surface. Remarkable.
Music?
Popular songs of the city. It says something about earworms here. I had one of those, but it crawled out.
Maz laughs.
Animals are so stupid. Animals are so clever.
Geometry.
My favorite shape is the oblong. I just like the sound of it.
These books are marked erotica and contain nothing but pictures.
I'll tell you when we can read something. We need to look
Maybe
after
it would work, I
our
don't know.
eyesight. Stars. They were the little twinkly things, weren't they?
Arithmetic?
Interesting. Did you know there is a hidden number that can't be counted? I had no idea.
Alchemy?
Ha! Alchemists. Anyone can throw a bunch of stuff in a pot and boil it.
Logic?
It's all very good to learn logic, but there are places where it won't help you at all.
Yep, that is the case.
Look at all these lovely diagrams. Necromancy is a kind of medicine, you know.
Yes, I know. I've been playing Tactical Breach Wizards.
It says here that defense is the best form of attack. Is that right?
Joro does not approve. Okay, so these are the actual... These feel like they're things I can possibly do at some point. I can't open that door either. Beside a gloomy shore, the backwards vermin sail. Stand before them face to face and take away their twisted tail. I don't... Okay, but the door is still closed, so you can't go there. Maybe it's something I'm supposed to do here. Like, maybe those things aren't something I have to do later on, it's something I have to figure out now. Let's go to the West Library first. Although, missed you, didn't I?
Oh, this is interesting. I like the look of this already.
Well, tell me what it looks like then.
It's smooth and flat, with a picture of a very handsome fellow upon it.
Right. I know what it is. Because game's sense of humor. Use it.
I have a feeling that I'm already using it, just by looking into it.
Touch it.
It's very flat and smooth, made of a sort of glass.
Remember it.
I think I had one of these many years ago. I used to like looking at it.
Lick it.
It doesn't taste unusual.
Nothing does to you.
All right, that's enough fooling around. What's it called?
The mirror.
Yes, a mirror. That's what it's called. Okay.
Right, so it's ready. Jor always slept with his sword. This was partly so he couldn't be surprised when he slept, but also partly because he really liked the sword. Whisper. Sin knew the trick of whispering so quietly that no one could hear. She didn't even move her lips. Other? Otter?
Beg your pardon, other? What a strange thing to say.
Not otter either, is it? No.
You keep saying the same thing.
Not otter either, considering all the water animals you keep using. Oh my god, please. Oh god. Hang on, make sure you haven't missed any books on this side. Yes, we have. It didn't actually occur to me that we could read all these, so...
The Song of Talitha the Hunter. Sounds boring. The Lay of Igraine the Merciful. Sounds boring. Of Arcus the Odd. Sounds boring. Of Samara the Black. Never heard of it.
Is it randomly generating them, I wonder?
The Tale of Norton the Witless. Never heard of it.
It feels like it's randomly generating them.
The Lay of Odo the Lewd. Never heard of it.
If it's just romances, I'm gonna skip all this. Okay, good. Time is it? Ooh, about that time. Let's do the books on this side, so that all the books are all done. These are spelling books.
Some kind of spell that can make a cob into a cow. It has here a spell that can change a book into a boot. Here's a spell that can change ale into an axe.
Right. Anyway, altar. We'll carry on next time. Going to the western. I heard noises. There you are. Gotcha. And a lot of bugs everywhere here. Yeah, so next time we'll carry on and go into the Western Library, and hopefully we can find out what's happening there. Also, keep thinking about those crypticisms. They sound like things I can do, potentially. Anyway, folks, I'll catch you all next time. See you then. Bye-bye.